There is rain in the. Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is there. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side and a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter, that hard breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Robinson Cano.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The first baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in now, Williams Astudillo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sent in the air out to straightaway central, and that's in there, base hit. The pitcher, Fernando Romero, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, I could tell something was up right there. Watching this pitcher look down at the third base coach, he was almost begging for him to take the sac bunt sign off. After his failed first attempt, and he delivered with a huge base hit.
From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with another 0-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away. So the base is empty here with one away, and the next at bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Eddie Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. 2 balls and a strike to count. Sano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. C.J. Cron will be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will striding in, Juan Lagares. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 64.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The pitch. High pop-up. Cano is there. 1 out.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Romero. He popped out in his first trip. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Number 25.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Two and 1. Here it is. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Liner toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Steven Matz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Cruz has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. McNeil gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in. Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The center fielder,
stepping in,
12.
Juan Lagares. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 52.
Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Cruz facing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Second home run early in the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
And I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Michael Pineda takes over on the mound here with no. Nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Dominic.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Cespedes is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Ronald Torreyes.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. The 0-1. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to.
And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Well, the RBI base hit there. I think it's clear they left him in there a hit or too long. He's been laboring in the inning, and we were just talking about how he looked a little bit exhausted. I'd imagine that'll be it for him now.
This is line to left. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Drops in a strike to start the act. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision, He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Tag not in time. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. So striding forward now, C.J. Cron. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Kimbrel has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Morin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Now pitching and batting in the
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Craig Kimbrel. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to at the plate, Williams Astudillo. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Still 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away.
The center field.
Ready now, Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buxton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The bat, number 9.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Twin strand of pair. Score remains tied at 4. Striding into the box, Juan Lagares, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And that's out number 1. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Buxton is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes. So striding in, Robinson Cano. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. The 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Miguel Sano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Jorge Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. High fly ball out to deep right field. Conforto going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Taylor Rogers enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Taylor Rogers.
Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Too low, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, a 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the two strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that. Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that misses 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Lagares is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 64.
Now in the box, Willians Astudillo. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Williams Astudillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Max Kepler will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The set and the 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, all of the umpires in the seat.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. This game's all tied at 4. So here's the Mets pitcher, Craig Kimbrel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kimbrel.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
To first. Kepler has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
52.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes as he grinds one briskly to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
0-1, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's the second out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Cano moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see
These changes for Minnesota. Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
From
Now
the stretch,
right
here's the pitch.
Batting
Cano connects as this is to
27.
deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in
Now
quickly.
batting, right fielder.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Robinson Cano. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading.